Our goal is for every NuCanoe owner to have a great experience on the water and to be completely satisfied with their NuCanoe purchase. So I've got 5 things that you can walk through with each customer before they head out the door with their new NuCanoe to ensure that they are equipped for success. First is paddle length. Make sure they have the right paddle length. 240 to 260 for the Frontier 10 and Pursuit, 260 to 280 for the Frontier 12. Second, make sure their seats and accessories are installed correctly. With the seats, just the hardware and the bolts connecting the swivel to the base and the swivel to the seat. Make sure those are all tight, that the seat rotates. And then make sure the fabric is installed correctly where it's centered, it's square, it's aligned properly, and that the seat straps are tensioned to the customer's liking. And then on accessories, if you're able to put together the casting bar, black pack, slide, or anything like that, just to make sure that they don't have any troubles, they're not frustrated when they're getting home and getting things ready to go. That really is a great benefit. Third, make sure they have a safety first approach. They have a PFD, have a whistle, have good general idea on how to be safe on the water, what to do, what not to do. Fourth is a transportation plan. It can be really frustrating for someone to get home, look at the NuCanoe on top of their car, and go, now what? Make sure they have the tools and technique both to transport their NuCanoe on the road and then get it to and from the water. So whether that's car topping in the back of a truck or on a trailer, using our transport cart or Sea-Tug, just make sure that they know how they're going to get their boat around, that they're confident and comfortable doing that. And finally, is a plan for a successful, first time out on the water. The majority of times we hear somebody that had a really bad experience in a Frontier or Pursuit is because it was their first time using the boat, they had a motor, they had a buddy, and they were loaded up with gear. That's kind of biting off too much at once. We need people to just dip their toes in the water before jumping in head first. So we recommend the crawl, walk, run approach. Encourage someone to spend just 5 or 10 minutes just getting familiar with their boat out on the water, just the seat and the paddle. Once they're confident and comfortable with how the boat feels and moves, they can stand up, sit down, lean to side, then add on, then have them go tandem or add the motor and do the same thing. They're going to be using the boat in salt water, out in the surf or in a river. Get familiar with that before loading up your rods, your reels, your electronics, your cameras, all your expensive gear. And then once someone's completely comfortable with how the boat feels and they're just familiar with it in their environment, then load up all your gear and go out and have a great time on the water. Just encouraging someone to spend that extra 15 to 30 minutes getting familiar before loading up and heading out will ensure they get off to a great start and maximize their just enjoyment in their boat. So these are 5 steps you can take, quick and easy things to help sure every NuCanoe owner gets off to a great start and is completely satisfied with their NuCanoe.